If the forbidden door between WWE and AEW ever opens, wrestling fans across the world will get their appetite ready for dream matches. The business of pro wrestling is such that interpromotional matches are extremely rare. That perhaps why fans are excited about Forbidden Door pay-per-view, where AEW and New Japan wrestlers lock horns. The arrangement feels matches that are thrown up once in a lifetime and making them highly anticipated, and also sparking discord and other possible jokes. In a similar vein, the hierarchy of WWE and AEW can get into agreement into how their talent engage for main event matchups. While some people on different rosters have shared history, others would have new paths, and there are some stars that have switched that have grown up. For instance, John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, and it'd be interesting to see a more intense version of Mox battle out with the best WWE. So with that, here are 10 dream WWE v AEW bouts. Number 10, Seth Rollins v CM Punk. There's reportedly bad blood between these two. There also exists respect in Seth's heart for Punk, who once might remember the vessel through which Rollins debuted on the main roster as part of the Shield. This one will feel Punk, who has similar positive emotions for Rollins, the competitor. However, both men's pride and successful have never wrestled and established superstars, and Punk's stint with AEW is enough proof that yet to lose any of the spunk that established him as a main roster star. Thus, the return of this match would be brilliant, and yeah, how they would compared to how when they faced off in WWE. A grudge match, it would sell loads of tickets. Moreover, it helps that both are supremely talented. Number 9 is Gunther v Bryan Danielson. Gunther has already shown the WWE universe that he's a bona fide star, and his niche of hard-hitting wrestling has found talk of supporters in a world where either storylines or high-flying wrestling grabs attention. These takers are not just fans but also wrestling critics, thus there's an easy parallel that can be drawn with Danielson. Furthermore, when Bryan was part of WWE, much akin to Gunther, his physical stature and highly technical style were not atypical of the promotion's top stars. Thus, Gunther and Bryan squaring off in the ring will be such a delectable product. Gunther has already shown with his opponents he has a varied style that suits the likes of Sheamus and Mustafa Ali, that he can successfully tangle with anyone. Bryan, on his part, possesses both styles and is one of the greatest ever to layer a pace of beats. Imagine Gunther trying to chop Danielson's test off, only for the diminutive wrestler to move his way into favourable positions. That truly is a sight. Number 8, Rhea Ripley v HAYTER. Two young stars with mighty fine wrestlers squaring off against one another is enough to sell itself. With these women being referred to as Rhea Ripley and Jamie Hayter, chances are the wrestling match will bring the house down. Believability forms an integral part of storylines, and both women possess the same genius that matters for a scenario. They're showcasing the advantage of having more than a dominant player in a flourishing industry. With both women so dominant in the ring, good on the mic, and yet so young, the sky's the limit. Thus, it will make a scintillating prospect to have both of these two squaring off in the future, and what a match it would be. Number 7 is Brock Lesnar v John Moxley. These two, of course, faced off in an underwhelming WrestleMania 32 match. No hold bar street fight, promised so much, but left fans with a weird sense of disappointing because nothing of note happened for 13 minutes when it ended. Ambrose later revealed that the ideas of making a match memorable were met with laziness, and now as a former WWE star, he can show how good he is really. In the real world, it seems unlikely Brock would be interested in a rematch, but in a fantasy scenario with the knowledge of Brock selling for those he rates highly, this will make a bloody encounter. The fantasy affair will be a welcome break from the template of Lesnar bouts from the last decade, and one that we'd love to see. Number 6 is the Judgment Day v the House of Black. The thing about a good wrestling card is that it provides space for variety, and while likes of Priest and Black will provide plenty of wrestling legitimacy and hard-hitting moves, Dominic Mysterio, Buddy Matthews, that build-up will be very entertaining, with Buddy's real-life girlfriend involved in the storyline angle. With Dominic, the exchanges between the two factions are bound to involve the angle, making for really cheeky exchanges between the two groups, and being the serious factions that they are, it will be truly unique to find few for dark stables. In terms of wrestling, both factions have really talented wrestlers who will more than deliver when the bell rings, and there should be no doubt about Dominic, who's shown how underrated he is. Number 5 is Ricochet v Sammy Guevara. Someone who wants wrestling to seek two highly acrobatic people jump around the ring, take guys from high places, and overall do silly things are usually very attractive. Ricochet v Guevara is going to provide exactly that and so much more if given time. Booking the two high flyers to attempt one-upping each other move will elevate this match further. Once happened in 2017 while neither was in their current promotion. Remember the Logan Ricochet spot in the Royal Rumble? The hypothetical dream match between Guevara and Ricochet would have similar moments just on repeat. Yeah, just imagine that. Number 4 is the Usos v the Young Bucks. Fans of WWE in the mid and early 2000s will find it hard to believe, but the tag team wrestling can be a lot of fun, and if there can exist any two teams that can turn this into a fun match, it has to be these two. Experience and master their craft. Both teams can fly around, be hard hitters, and tell the story in the ring. The fact that these two teams have yet to collide is our loss, especially considering each duo features incredible proponents of this art in tag team wrestling, with both Usos in the current Bloodline storyline showing their main event drawing potential, and the Young Bucks already proving how popular and over they are. It really is one that we can dream about. Without story and build, it would still be an absolute classic. Number 3 is Becky Lynch v Britt Baker. This would be fire. It's a shame that neither of them has quite been the undisputed top star of their women's division in respective promotions. Both women, however, have bottomless storytelling and in-ring potential. Furthermore, both evolved from being the quintessential as cookie cutters to more evolved performance, adding shades to their characters. The two have also been the backbone of their division in respective promotions and have been part of historic headline acts. Thus, the matchup between the two provides a tantalising prospect with two wrestlers charting parallel paths with experience and in-ring know-how aplenty. Both women can tango to make a classic. Moreover, the two have shown they have drawing power, establishing their legacy. Cody Rhodes v MJF is number 2. We've seen this before and we would love to see it again. A proper grudge match between the former gatekeeper of AEW against the current top man of the promotion will be a must watch and can potentially sell out arenas across the world. The two men have great chemistry and are great on the mic. Even before they hit each other with a single move, it will feel big time. The pairs feud in AEW shows exactly how intense it can get, and anything close will have everyone licking their links. MJF commented on Cody's WrestleMania loss and feels like it's a top guy now, and respect that one it tunes it's mutual given how MJF was pushed during Cody's time as one of the showrunners of AEW. Raw, emotional and driven by shared history. This would be a massive occasion if Forbidden Door indeed opens. If not, MJF could always jump ship in 2024. And number 1 is Roman Reigns v Kenny Omega. WWE wants everyone to definitively take Roman Reigns to be the most dominant champion of the modern era, and they've done quite a good job of that with how long he's been going on for. And the ongoing saga as part of the Bloodline is arguably the best told company storyline that's spread across 3 years. Meanwhile, Kenny Omega has proven himself to be a vending machine of classic matches that repeatedly feature a Blast of the Year competition. The two wrestlers are given genuine superstar vibes and a charismatic feel big time. All these things which are not contestable are present in abundance. Omega expressed his desire to face Reigns. He believes that would be the showcase to signify who is the real world champion truly. Booking that match would be the angle that Omega may not be able to get Reigns up for the winning one, and it will be an interesting dynamic. And with the Bloodline Young Bucks involved, there's potential for it to be a dream match and be promoted to an all-time great. Hey guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, next thoughts, comments on the daily F1 news and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.